I want to ask y'all, man. I want to ask y'all. I want to ask y'all right now, man. If we knew the answer right now, you hear all about this killing, all about this drug selling, all about these women who can't get married, all about this black culture going into an abyss right now. What if we had the answer right now? What if we said, yo, let's go ahead and date somebody who is positive right now? How many of these women, who are the choosers? Because I don't give a fuck who disses you on a Saturday night or whatever. It's all about who accepts you, right? Because they what? They chose you, right? You just out there, your choice don't count. Yo, I want you, Halle Berry. Nah, fuck you, nigga. I want somebody richer. Yo, I want you, Alicia Keys. Nah, I want somebody with more talent. Yo, I want you, Gabrielle Union. Nah, I need somebody that's 5 inches more taller. Alright? We got a good amount of good brothers sitting to the side, doing their job, going to work every day. Every fucking day, man. Working hard as hell, putting up with bullshit. They got female managers and shit. They got things that happen every day that they gotta solve. Alright? You know, so why is this man right here not attractive enough to save the culture, man? Because culture is really taking a dive right now. You know, when you talk about, yeah, you know, the black woman's mate, is he really a prisoner? Or is that who she chose? What's really going on, man?
What's really going on, man, is that we live in a matriarchal society, man. No one holds the female accountable for anything. She gets to roam free, do whatever she wants, say whatever she wants, live how she wants, and it's okay. You know, I mean, especially in the black community. I mean, it's bad because the black woman, I mean, it's like they simply don't know their place and no one is saying anything. And whenever a man steps out and says something about it, he's ridiculed, called a chauvinist. He's totally discredited. You know, totally. And people know. Some are afraid. Some just try to like separate themselves from it. But they know the problem. They know it. I mean, and they don't want to step up. Like the people who actually have the voice, they feel like they got to protect their career or their own. You know, I mean, it's just, it's like a chess game, dude, and the shit has already been checkmated. You know, I mean, it's like the women are the ones that have the capabilities to turn the shit around, but they would never do it because they feel like they're gaining. And it's like, where are you headed without the man anyway? You know, you're headed you're headed somewhere where you cannot advance. It's like you can't mix oil and water. You cannot do it. You know, it's kind of like, I'm trying to think of an example that I can give, man. I mean, it's like if you're a female and you're 5'5", and the only way to resolve this matter is for them to dunk a basketball, they can't. It's not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck how much you work out. It's not gonna happen. You gotta have a man to do that. And that's kind of like how it's set up. You know what I'm saying? They trying to do shit that they cannot do. You know, and they trying to find a million ways to supplement it. Well, I'm making money. That's not the answer. Money's no good here. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got a degree. That's not the answer. A degree is no good here. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, yeah, they educated, they making money and shit like that, but everybody's still suffering. The kids are killing each other. Growing up, you can't tell boys dating boys, girls dating girls. This shit is fucked. For them, it's not even about that. All they give a shit about is what kind of car they driving, you know. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and yet still, I mean, it's like, man, you can't cover this bullshit up. You know, you cannot cover it up, man, because they're not happy. They can't find anyone to date, to settle down with, dude, because they just so fucked up, dog. And it's like, you want to question their moms and shit, you know, but even then, it's like, damn, you out here, they all single, dog. We are grown as hell. They are all single than a motherfucker. And it's like, somebody with a voice, somebody in the mainstream media has to say enough. This is the fucking problem. And I'm just waiting on a day when it happens, because this shit is bad. It's way out of control, man. You know what I'm saying? There's way too many. It's not worth it, dog. It's not worth it, dude. There's way too many diseases and shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a man, dude. It's like, this shit is way too fucking serious. It's way too fucking serious, dude, to be out here doing this shit. We grown as hell. And we talking about running across women that has a kid's mentality about this shit. You know what I mean? You can get the same conversation from a 10-year-old as you can from a grown-ass black woman, especially. The only difference is a 10-year-old kid would probably listen to you more so than a grown black woman will. She's content with going out doing the same shit she's been doing. As long as she got a nice car. As long as she has a nice car that's going to be fucking wrecked or no good in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Then you on to the next one and shit. It's like, man, I can't deal with it no more, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just on some real shit. I can't. It's like, why? I mean, at the end of the day, man, you're going to do what's best for you. You know? 2 is better than 1, so I thought. If you got somebody, man, that want to be a part of the team, that want to take shit to the next level, that want to help you along the way, I'm not a genius for saying that right there. But if you got somebody that's like, well, fuck you, nigga, I got a degree. Hey, okay. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, cool. But along with that, man, she got a couple of kids. She tagging along and shit. Hey, man, do you. That's all you can say. You know what I'm saying? If this same person that said, fuck you, nigga, I got a degree, I'm doing this shit on my own, wants to get mad at me because I found happiness elsewhere, hey, man, you're not making sense right now. All I can do is laugh at you, man, and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, man, look, I'm tired of trying to talk sense into him or whatever the fuck. Like I told you earlier, King Rocks came back. It was like her husband told her she's the last black woman he would ever talk to. This man, I mean, as a black woman, for your husband to say that shit, you cannot feel good about that. If you're still sleeping good at night, knowing that the person beside you just made a comment like that to you, I mean, I can never feel good about if my woman came to me and said, I'm the last black man she'll ever date. Fuck it, man. We may as well get divorced.
I'm fucked up bad, dog.
We may as well say, fuck it, drop the papers. Let's make the move right now. Because one day it's gonna happen.
Did she feel so bad?
I don't think so. I think for her it was more so like just saying something. I mean, for her, I think it was just a bunch of words, just something to be said. Maybe it affected her, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't think it did to the point where she was like, okay, you know, I need to have a premonition or a reality check or some shit. It was just she didn't have a right. Right. Exactly. Well, I need to just look at myself and see what I can do. For her, she was more so still focused on what she wanted to make the situation better. Not looking at the fact that this dude is probably thinking about leaving your ass. And the family. You know what I'm saying? And this is going on in relationships and marriages across the board. From New York to California. From Washington to Florida. It's going on. You know what I mean? It's like, and for her, I think she's content. Really, I think she's content with just, even if the situation ends up in divorce, I believe she's cool with it because she can always just say, well, I was married once. And this is what I'm saying. As a man, this is not how the shit is supposed to go. Why in the fuck would you get married, bring kids into the world, knowing the shit has an expiration date, just so some motherfucker can say, well, I did it. But I did it. I ask women all the time, how would you feel if somebody came right now, snatched your ass up, didn't give you a choice, took your ass to a place where you've never been before, dropped you off and said good luck? Just said good luck. And these dumb motherfuckers ask me, well, Quest, what does that have to do with anything? I'm like, look, man, you're a single mom. That's exactly what you did to your kid. You brought these motherfuckers into the world. They ain't have a say so and shit. And I'm like, a kid deserves father, mother, stable home. You didn't even give them that. You dating this dude with the intentions of not being a great wife or a good mom. That wasn't your intentions. Your intentions was to get in a situation that could benefit you. Period, point blank. And you brought a kid into the world under these circumstances. And when I tell them that, they're like, I never even thought of it like that. And I'm like, how fucked up is that, man? Because your kid is forever. It's forever. You know what I'm saying? And this is what you get, man, when you have a race and a generation of women that have been taught that nothing matters beyond their own standards, beyond their own perspective. If the man is not doing what you want, fuck him, he ain't shit. You know, if the man is not giving you what you want, fuck him, he ain't shit. This is what happens. Because when shit doesn't go the way she sees fit, then nigga, you ain't shit.